Hi guys! I'm here with another Copic coloring and card tutorial video. I'm using this really cute Enjoy the Music Iris, and I'm combining it with some really nice green and blue pattern papers. So let's get coloring. I'm starting out with her skin with E000, E00, E11, E21 and R30. For her hair, I'm using E30, E31 and E55. Gramophone, I'm using YG91, YG93 and YG97. For the gramophone box, I'm using E31, E55, E57 and E59. For the white part on her dress and the metallic parts on the gramophone, I'm using 0, T0 and T1. For the background, I'm using YR30 and YR31 for the upper part, and I'm choosing to doing this before I do other parts on her and the dragon, because I'm going to use dark colors on these parts and I don't want to be pulling them out in the background. So I'm starting with the background now. For the hearts and the details on her dress and socks, and for her shoes, I'm using BG72, BG75 and BG78, and I'm also using that color on her crown. For the dragon and the LP, I'm going to use a combination of B37, B39, C8 and C10. Now she's all done, so let's get started with the card. We're starting with the card base, and it's gonna be 5.5 by 4.25, so we just cut this piece in two, so it's 2 5.5, and we save one for another day. Then we are going to cut our mats, which is going to be the first of them. Cut at 3 inches by 3 3/4, and the second one is going to be 5.5 by 1.25. Then we're gonna cut the pattern paper, and that is going to be cut at 2 7/8 by 3 5/8 for the first part, and then we're taking this, which is going to be cut at 5.5, as I want it to go all the way out, and then we're gonna cut the strip down to 1 1/8. Then we are going to score our card base, and that is at 4.25. And now we can start assembling it. We're gonna have it this way. Start with the background pieces. And matching them. That. Then we're gonna put this over there. This is going to have a mat, I forgot that. We are going to use the cutter again, but first we're going to stamp our sentiment. So first we're matching these two together. For our sentiment, we're using this stamp set called Card Exchanging Friends by Simon & Stamp. I'm going to use the You Make Everyday Amazing. So taking these out, then we're adding these to here, see how they will fit together. And then we're using VersaFine Onyx Black as usual for the sentiment. Then we're gonna cut this down to a strip. See, somewhere there. And it's about 7/8, so we are going to make a strip that is 1 inch. We are going to put this on top of that, but first we're going to do a flag end on the white layer. Cut that down. That. Then we're gonna add some adhesive to that. Then we're doing the flag ends on this. Like that. Now I'm gonna put the rest of the card together. This is going to go down here. And then we're adding our little flag sentiment up here. And that was the card for today. If you liked it, please thumbs it up and subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions or any tips on what you want me to make for you next, please comment down below. And I'll see you later. Bye!